guys, it's Lindsay here with Pilates on Demand. Welcome to your Wall Pilates for your core workout. This is a no equipment routine that's really gonna get you that Pilates burn we crave right in the abs. So tons of reps, lots of variations, probably some things you've never done before. I like to keep it interesting, and I also am a teacher that is going to really instruct you through the movement so you know what you're doing and what you should be feeling. So this is a no music routine. I want you to go mind-body connection. That is honestly how you're gonna get results, promise. And we're gonna get into it. Let's do it. Okay guys, so let's start by having some clear wall space, laying down on our back with a long mat, so short into the wall. So we're gonna be about a shin's distance apart to start. We're gonna begin in a Pilates V. Now the distance is about shin length, but I don't want you to be too close to where your butt lifts. So make sure your butt is heavy. Our lower back is down and our hands are coming behind our head. We're in a Pilates V with our knees and toes slightly turned out. So not crazy wide where our legs are falling into it, but just a slight angling out of the legs. So here we go. We're gonna exhale, coming up into our abdominal crunch. You're gonna squeeze your legs together. And then as we lower back down, you're just gonna slightly turn the legs back out, tap the head to the mat. Curl up, hug the inner thighs together, like you actually have a balloon between your knees and you're popping it. And then inhale, we lower back down. Breathe out to curl. Breathe in to lower. Okay, if you don't like this arm position, you absolutely can reach those hands forward as long as you're not feeling tension in the neck. So it's up to you, and you may or may not switch between the two, between the exercises. That's totally fine. Okay, so let's start to focus on more of the nuanced part of the core work. So we've got what it looks like. We're going up and down into our crunch as our feet slide into parallel and then into our turnout. But what I want you to feel in your abs is your stomach is drawing away from your pants. So feel the fabric of your pants and pull your abs away from it, especially as you come up. Pull your abs away and into the body. Inhale, lower down. So we come up, think about where your stomach is in relation to your pants and pull it away. So that is your tactile feedback. So if you've got, you can think of your underwear, your pants, whatever you're wearing, a belt. I don't know why you would have a belt on right now, but hey, maybe you're doing this on your lunch break. We come up into that curl and we squeeze the abs into the body. So that should pretty quickly give you the shake that we're looking for. So set it up right now, getting the abdominals to activate before we get more fancy with our moves so that we know we're working from the right place. Exhale to lift, squeeze the knees. Inhale to lower. So let's do 3 more of those. And at the top, pull the abs in away from your pants. Okay, last one like this. Inhale to lower down. This time we exhale, coming up into the curl and hold. We're gonna go for a knee march. You're gonna pull your right knee into your chest, to the wall, left knee into the chest, to the wall. Continue to march, alternating from right to left. As the knee comes towards your face, your abs pull away from the line of your pants. Try to give me an exhale here. Thinking about those low abs, drawing in deeper with each rep of those legs. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, we're gonna add on, and 2, and 1. Now as the right knee pulls to tabletop, you're gonna give me a little pulse of the chest up, place the foot on the wall, lower 1 inch back. Left knee to tabletop, pulse the chest up, left foot to the wall. So let's alternate knee to chest and lower down. Okay, pull your abs in with each rep. Let's use that exhale as the knee and chest come together and the inhale as we release. Good, give me 4 more for 4, and 3, keep it up for 2, last one. Okay, you're gonna go for both feet. Let's reach those arms forward. Really lift off the shoulder blades and pull the lats down. So to do that, you're reaching through your arms like you're trying to touch the wall. Okay, both knees are gonna come off the wall. Both feet are gonna set down. Both feet lift. Both feet set down. So that's the visual movement. Now, where's that really small action in the abs? That's what I want you to focus on even more. So make what I can see, or what you can see, smaller, and go deeper into the work from your lower belly. Okay, let's sit up into it a little bit each time. So reach through the wall, reach through the arms towards the wall as those feet lift, and then lower back an inch as the feet lower. Okay, keep the width through your chest. So think good posture here. That might be something funny to think in this position, but we don't want to look crowded like that. So open chest, head is back. You're leading with your chest rather than your face, right? So I'm pulsing from the center of my chest, not from my head. So the head only comes up because my chest is lifting. It does not look like I'm saying yes right now. Okay, give me 5 more for 5. And 4, for 3, and 2, last 1. Okay, lower everything down. So we're gonna go internally rotated. So your feet and knees point in, my knees are squeezing together, and my feet are a little bit wider than my shoulders. Okay, keep the feet on the wall and the low back heavy. Let's come into our abdominal crunch on our exhale. I want you to hug your inner thighs really tight here. Apply pressure. So if I was trying to pull your knees apart, I wouldn't be able to. That's how much you're working. And then inhale to lower down. Exhale, come up. Don't let your knees get pulled apart. You can even try it on yourself. Use your strength. And then inhale to lower. So that is working deeply. That is working isometrically. Okay, we're gonna do a couple more here. Squeezing those inner thighs together, deeper at the top. Give me 4 more. And 3. For 2. Last 1. We're gonna add a little bit of movement from the head. So legs are internally rotated when our head's down. As we curl up, you're gonna turn your legs out into a wide second position, pivoting the feet on the wall. Turn the legs back in as we lower the head. Turn out, curl up. Turn in, lower down. So the feet are just gliding against the wall. There shouldn't be any movement in your hips or your lower back at any point during this exercise. That lower back is sealed to the ground. Good work, you guys. We're gonna go for 5 more. Turning out on the up, turning in on the down. Last 3. And 2. Okay, on this next one, you're gonna stay lifted. Come all the way up. Now turn your legs in, find and squeeze those inner thighs. Pull your abs away from the line of your pants. You're gonna float your knees off the wall towards you and then tap the wall. Float the feet off the wall and on the wall. So it's a subtle movement, but not here. Pulling in with each rep. So it's not like I do it one time and then I can do 20 or 30 reps of this move and my abs are just good to go. No, every single rep is intentional And I'm stressing this because you're gonna get so much more out of it. Squeeze those knees together. Good, give me 8 more. Keep that chest up. And 6. Find that shake and hold on to it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, take it down. Straight legs up the wall. Pilates V. Squeeze the inner thighs. Butt is down, not lifted. We're gonna come into our abdominal crunch, rotate our legs to parallel. That's that inner thigh pressure. I'm not able to pull my legs apart. If you can, you're not squeezing hard enough. Lower your head, turn the legs out. Squeeze. Hug the body in really tight. Inhale, lower down. I want to hear an audible exhale through the mouth as you come up. Soft jaw, soft teeth, soft lips. Inhale through the nose. Okay, we're going to go for a couple more here. Work the inner thighs, work the low abs at the top. Good work. Last 2. Okay, this one we're gonna stay lifted. We come up into that abdominal crunch. Your right leg's gonna lift off the wall and we're gonna crunch up into it and then set it down, lower the chest just 1 inch. Left leg comes off the wall, crunch up into it. So we're gonna alternate, and remember you can reach the arms forward. Okay, especially if you're feeling it a lot in your shoulders and you're rounding your shoulders. Sometimes it's helpful to reach through the arms energetically. Good work, guys. Pulling from below your belly line. So I'm lifting the weight of my legs from my core. So if that feels like very foreign to you, that's okay. Just practicing it and trying to go along with it, right? Instead of just doing the obvious movement, try to think of where your stomach is and pull it into the body. That's how we connect to the deep abs, the transverse abdominis, and that's what we're really going for here. If you ever need to take a break for your head, just put your head down for a second, do a couple reps with the legs, and then come back into it, okay? So if you're like too fatigued and you can't feel it anymore, just take a break, reset, that's fine. And different days need different things. So listen to your body. Okay, last 2. Last 1, hold the lift. Find the squeeze of your legs, bolt them together. Now both legs pull off the wall, both legs tap the wall. Pull off and tap. As your legs pull off, curl up 1 inch, down 1 inch. We got 7 right here. 7. 6. Where's the breathing at? 5. 4. 3. Good work for 2. Last one for 1. We take it down. Okay, we're gonna get fancy with this next variation. So you're gonna have your left leg on top and turned out, your right leg on bottom and turned out. This is called a 5th position. So I have got a lot of turnout in my legs, and we'll be gliding our legs open and then zipping them shut. So they're just sliding against the wall. I'm gonna keep this same leg on top for the whole round, and then we'll switch. Hands behind the head. We're gonna slide the legs apart while our head is down. Now slide your right leg over your left leg, and we curl up. Slide the legs apart, lower the head down. Slide the right over left, curl up. So let's just stay on the same side, whatever leg you've picked to bring on top, stick with it, and stay there. Leading with your chest and thinking, where does my back end up when I'm all the way up here in the crunch? If your back is still sitting down and it's just your head, we're not lifting the abs, you're using your neck, okay? So I really need you to get your shoulder blades off the ground. This should not be touching the floor in order to do a crunch. If you're doing this, that's just moving your neck. That's not going to be super efficient for building up your ab strength. Keep it up, guys. Okay, we're gonna do 3 more. For 3, and 2. Okay, hold this next one up. 1. We're going to sink our rib cage down, bring the legs off the wall using the abs, tap the wall. Off the wall, tap the wall. Adding that upper body curl, curling up an inch, down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch. Give me the exhale. Inhale. Lifting off the shoulder blades. Okay, give me 9 more right here. For 9. 8. 7. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Switch your top leg. So we're turned out, other leg on top, hands behind the head. We're coming to second position. And we're gonna squeeze the opposite leg over the bottom leg, curl up. And then slide the legs apart. Inner thighs scissor together, we curl, and we slide. Good, breathe out. Breathe in. Now just because I have some movement going on in the legs, I don't want any rocking around in your hips. So let's keep the hips really still, and they're isolated and braced because of how much we're engaging our core. The core is a huge stabilizer. Okay, thinking about your form, so all the things we've talked about today. Inner thighs, low abs, every rep. When you curl up, can you pull your stomach in deeper? That's what we're going for. Is your upper back off the mat when you're coming into your crunch? Okay, give me 3 more right here. For 3. And 2. Okay, we hold this one for 1. Okay, the legs are gonna pull off the wall and tap the wall. Off the wall, tap the wall. We're gonna add the chest pulse. I like to reach my arms forward for this. I just feel like it helps me get up a little bit higher and feel the work more. But I want you to truly pick where you feel the work more. So if hands behind the head's better for you, stick with that. Okay, soft through the face and breathe out on the up and in on the down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. My abs are getting numb. Okay, so we're gonna go into a straddle now. So we're about the same distance from the wall. We're gonna start turned out, so our legs are at an angle. My butt's not that close to the wall. Hands are gonna be behind the head or reaching forward. So I'm gently resting my legs on the wall so that I can slide them together. So I'm going to curl up and squeeze my inner thighs together. Remember how much we're squeezing so that we can't pull the legs apart. And then slide the legs apart. Okay, squeeze the legs together. Slide the legs apart. I'm gonna reach my arms forward. Okay, at the top, pause. We're turned out, spin the thighs, pull the navel down. Give me 5 more for 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Lower the head down. Find parallel. Continue. Staying parallel. Squeeze the legs together. Glide them apart. Okay, give me 5 more for 5 and 4 for 3 and 2. Last one. Coming all the way down now, go internally rotated. Here we go, we have 10 of these. Tops of the feet, knees turn in, heels go out. Toes tap, heels apart. Spinning the inner thigh towards the wall, the outer thigh towards your face. Give me 5 more for 5. 4. Are we using the core or the neck? Touch it. Touch base with your body. 3 and 2. Okay, here's the fun. Okay, stay up there. We're internally rotated. We're reaching through those arms. You're gonna give me little pulses. The legs are still. The hips are still. I'm moving my chest over my ribs and breathing out. Give me 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find parallel, pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. How hard are you squeezing those legs? For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it out, we pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, abs in, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, good work, you guys. Okay, so this is just a little switch up. We're gonna do a plank, and it's really to let our neck recover before we do more crunches. Yes, we got this. So spin it around. We're away from the wall now. You're gonna tuck the balls of your toes on the floor against the wall. The foot will drive back. We're coming into a forearm plank. Elbows underneath the shoulders. You're gonna lift your knees up, walk yourself out until you land with the elbow right underneath the shoulder, the palm planted, your heels driving back so you can move your tailbone underneath you. Okay, so we're gonna do an abdominal crunch in this position. So I want you to think of your chest and your hips tucking together and then flat back. Tuck your chest towards your pubic bone towards the chest, and then lengthen the spine. So that is the visual action of chest and frontal hip bones coming together. Now what I need you to do is suck your abs up as you go into that abdominal curl. Give me a deep breath out As you curl, and a deep breath in. You are trying to round out your back, the bottom and the top of your back. So a complete C shape. We're moving the chest and the pelvis into flexion, and then we're neutralizing that spine. Nice job, guys. Let's pick it up for 10, 9, 8, crunch, release, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the knees down. Okay, that was your break. We're gonna get into some oblique variations. So let's start with something I'm calling ski legs. So the first one, you're gonna be kind of how we started. So shins distance from the wall. Legs glued together. We're angling the legs to the top right corner, but we're not gonna lift our left hip up. So keep the left hip down. So we're gonna go into this left oblique. The arms are gonna reach over to the left. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower down. So legs are going right, upper body's going left. I do not want you to close off your chest as you do this. This is not cute. Open your chest up. You also could put your hands behind your head. I absolutely don't like one more than the other. I want you to pick the one that's serving you best right now. They're both good options. Now, those inner thighs, they are bolted together. Okay, pull in through that core, crunch into that left oblique. Getting the tips of the shoulder blades off the ground, and then lowering back down. Okay, we're gonna go for 4 more. For 4. And 3. For 2. Okay, we're gonna hold this one, and I want you to rotate and rotate. You're turning your chest to the left. We're not moving the hips. We're up off of the shoulder blades for 8, 7, pull your abs in, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the twist on 1, pulse up and up, 10, 9, 8, 7, don't move your legs, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, knees are gonna swivel to the left corner, top corner, right hip heavy. Chest is twisting to the right. We're gonna curl up and reach to the right, and then inhale, lower down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Okay, so making sure we're not using momentum. If you're using your momentum, it's gonna look more like that, and your lower body will be like kind of swaying around. So to increase the intensity, if you wanna be more advanced, that's gonna be what it is. Sometimes it's not necessarily like you're doing an exercise that's so much harder that's gonna make you advance. It's that you're using more control and more body awareness. That's how we advance a lot of our Pilates practice. Good work, guys. Pull the stomach in as you lift the chest up for 5, and 4, for 3, and 2. Holding up on 1. Open your chest up and let's twist to the right. Turning through the ribs, getting up off of the shoulder blades,
and not falling onto the right shoulder blade, right? Both shoulder blades are up for 8, 7, 6, 5. We got this. 4, 3. You're gonna pulse in 2. Hold it on 1, and now pulse up and up. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay, you guys, we are getting close to the wall. So I want you to sit sideways to the wall. This helps you get in closer. And you're gonna sweep your legs straight up the wall. So if you're tight in your legs, you may not be super close. That's okay. If you're looser, your butt may get closer to the wall. So I'm gonna take my left leg and take it on a diagonal, just about 2 feet away from my right leg, not to where I feel like I'm falling to the left. So make sure your right glute is still down. Twist your upper body over to the right, and we're gonna curl. So your right side is stabilizing because the weight of the left leg is pulling you left. You're bracing your abs to not let you fall over. You can test it. If you let that leg fall really wide, you're gonna see that your right glute picks up. So don't go so far that that happens. Good, and then take a peek and make sure your right and left hip bones are level. Okay, we're in it. Curl up, reach through those arms. Nice work, guys. You can always put the hands behind the head. Good, give me 10 right here for 10. 9, 8, pin that right hip down, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're gonna switch this up. This is our stability one. So the right leg's gonna open about 2 feet to the right, but I'm not letting it go so far that this gets light. Then we're not doing it right. So brace that left oblique to the mat, curling up and over to the right, to the left, to the outside of that left leg, giving a peek to the hips. Another little tip is the leg that should be straight up, the left leg, try not to let it turn out. Keep the legs parallel because the turnout could be helping you. I want you to use your abs. I'm gonna take my hands behind my head because my neck's getting tired and I wanna make sure I'm working from my waist. Okay, you're gonna give me 7 more and then we are coming in to our grand finale for our crunches. Let's see, are we even in the pelvis? Last 4 and 3 for 2 and 1. Okay, both legs wide for a straddle. We are gonna go into side bends for the obliques. So either hands behind the head or arms forward. We're gonna curl up. You're going to lean directly over to the left and crunch your left side. So not forward, but sideways. Staying up through center, crunch the right side. The whole time, I am maintaining this abdominal curl as I swing side to side. Crunch right, crunch left. Try not to move your pelvis. So it's your upper body going to the lower body. Keep the lower half still. Okay, you could also be here if you don't like the hands behind the head. Okay, we're gonna double it up. 2 right, through center, curl a little higher, 2 left. Through center, curl a little higher, 2 right, 2 left. Okay, keep the lower half still and continue. Brace those low abs down into the body. We have 5, 5,
4, 4. Good work. 3, 3. Navel away from your pants. 2, 2. Last set of doubles. 1, 1. Lean it over to the right, lift a little higher, pulse to the right for 10, 9, 8. Squeeze your waist. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's finish it up on 1. Side bend the other way. Stay high in that chest and crunch that waistline. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We got this. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, you guys. Did we feel that or did we feel that? Okay, laying down, let your legs fall a little wider into a feel-good straddle. Take your arms to a cactus shape. Take a couple deep breaths here and allow your back to arch. So I'm now gonna really push my glutes down so that I get a little bit of space between my back and the floor, and this is stretching gently our abs out because everything we just did was contract them. So let's take a couple deep breaths and lengthen the belly. Draw the tips of the shoulder blades together from underneath you and push your chest up to the ceiling. Okay, keep the back of the left arm heavy. Roll your head to the right, looking towards the right wall, getting a stretch in the left side of the neck. Roll your head over to the left, push the back of the right hand into the ground, getting a stretch to the right side of the neck. Okay, let's do one more of those each way. So we're gonna look right, ground the left shoulder, and then look left and ground the right shoulder. Good, and then bring it to center. I want you to just bring your legs together, and then you're gonna roll out of this position and come kneeling to face the wall. So hip flexors get worked in our Pilates core work. Sometimes people think that's wrong. Your hip flexors are definitely gonna work. We don't want them to be doing all the work, but they definitely contract during this. So we're gonna stretch them out. So hands to the wall, step the right foot underneath the right knee, walk the left knee back. Now tuck your pelvis under. That's gonna give us that work and stretch in the left thigh, and crawl the hands up the wall. Pull your spine out of your hips. Find the lift. Good, I'm driving my front foot into the floor and the back shin into the floor. Scooping my abs up, lifting the spine. Good, and then let's switch it out. This is like our Eve's lunge. So you have your left heel underneath your left knee. My right knee is behind my right hip. I'm pushing the left foot down so my left glute drops and I can tuck under. And then I'm gonna crawl the hands up the wall. If you need more, you can move that back knee further back in space. Just make sure you're not sticking your butt out and pinching your low back. Yeah, so tuck the hips, lift the torso. Let's take about 2 more breaths here. Kicking the back shin down, driving the front foot into the floor, and that helps you lift the spine up. Take a big breath in and a deep breath out. Okay, we're gonna go kneeling. The last stretch is puppy's pose, which is a mild back bend chest opener. It's gonna stretch our abs. So let's say we're about a foot away from the wall. Hands go to a wide V. You're gonna tuck your pelvis under and lean your chest into the wall. Wrap your elbows towards the wall and do not collapse in the elbows where they're touching the wall. So the arms are active. They don't touch the wall, just the palm does. Slide your shoulders down. You can look up towards the ceiling. Lift the chest up the wall. And then release. Awesome work, you guys. I'm so proud of you. I'm also proud of myself.
It does take a lot of effort to keep up with our fitness. So high five, oh, we did it today. Please let me know how this workout went for you in the comments, and let me know if you connected really well to your core. I would love to hear that. If you liked the variations, I literally dream this stuff up, guys. Like, I have to have a notebook by my bed because I'm always like, 3 a.m., that would be such an awesome exercise. Sometimes I try them and they make no sense, but sometimes I try them and they work out. So, thanks for being here. My name's Lindsay. This is Pilates On Demand, and I'll see you on the next one. And don't forget to hit subscribe. Bye.